Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here with Jacob for what I think is one of the hardest maps in Birthright, the Camilla map.
Yeah, it's a good thing we have all of these deployment slots for it.
Oh, fuck, I misclicked. Fuck.
Oh,
Alright,
and there's no soft reset button, is there?
no, this is an Iron Man playthrough now.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I guess we just have to hope Ryoma can handle everything.
Yeah. Fortunately, I do have that Draco shield that Shura dropped, last
That
map.
you didn't use.
Well, but I'll just use it now.
Woo! Now we'll survive.
Probably. Hey, look, everyone must have missed.
Yeah, or we got hit a bunch and then got a bunch of soul crits. Oh, look at all these enemies.
So the gimmick of this map
Is
The
you
gimmick
say,
of this-
screw the gimmick and give Camilla the middle finger.
the gimmick of this map is Camilla's gonna fire off dragon veins that deal damage to everyone not in the tunnels. Which is why I'm hiding in the tunnel.
There's two units you can turn into green units in this chapter.
Oh yeah, Arthur and Effie. I actually really like them as characters. Effie especially is one of my faves. And
I
then
love
Arthur is a
Arthur.
sword-focused hero,
For some reason.
according to the lore.
I'm trying to imagine like playing Birthrights first because I play Conquest first. Like playing Birthrights first, seeing Arthur as like a sword-focused unit with a brave sword, and then going to Conquest and he's an inaccurate axe fighter.
I played Conquest first as well, not because of like the difficulty or anything, but because I was like, it would make more sense to side with Nor because they're the ones who raised you, and it's like I know technically Hoshido is your birth family or whatever, and I was like, actually, I know it's like the story sucks, right? But I was actually invested in the story.
I mean, that's before, like...
Yeah, I didn't realize that the story sucked, basically.
I chose Nor for that reason. I chose Nor because I was like, hey, given the choice, I would pick Nor.
Yeah, I don't think... So I think the idea of choosing between your birth family and the family that raised you is theoretically interesting, but I think, one, it's sort of, like, enshrines the idea of being biologically related to people as, like, actually, like, mattering more than it necessarily does. Like, you met these people 5 minutes ago, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna betray the people who have raised you as the family. Like, yeah, Garen's a dick, but your siblings are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're all really nice.
And Elise is technically an adult.
Let's also ignore the fact that the entirety of Birthright's claim to its conflict is completely retconned in Corrin's S supports. With
People bring
the
that
Hoshi-
up, but I think it is honestly a bigger issue that you just don't spend any time getting to know them. Because, like,
That's
there
also
is...
a big deal.
There is something about, like, you know, being biologically related to people does, for a lot of people at least, endear some amount of, like, attachment. Are they just not moving now?
I think we have to move now.
I don't know. To me, it feels like it is a story where a central plot point centers around adoption that was written by someone who knows nothing about anyone who's been through adoption. Like, who didn't talk to anyone from an adoptive family in their entire, like, researching of the story or anything.
Yeah, I
'Cause
can get
it feels
that.
like, it's like, oh, you just found out that these aren't your birth family, so you'd betray them for the people you met 5 minutes ago. And that's not to say that there's not some, like, you know, desire to know the people you're biologically related to. And, I mean, full disclosure, as a queer person, I have a very complicated relationship with my bio family, because they are, not great people. So, like, I get that there's, like, you know, there's a lot of complicated feelings that come with family stuff, right? But it just feels so sloppily done to be like, yeah, you'll betray your entire family for these people you met, like, 5 minutes ago. I think that undermines the conflict much more than, I think that undermines the conflict much more than the fact that you aren't technically related to them.
Yeah, I get that.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's a really cool story on paper.
Yeah, and I think if they had you spend more time in Hoshido, it would have perhaps played better. I think also if they didn't just make Garen just, like, the
So
most
obviously evil.
Yeah, not only obviously evil, but also, like, if he was obviously evil but also cared about Corrin.
I really, 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 really wish we got to see the Garen that Xander talks about in his supports. Because Xander talks about Garen in his supports, and he sounds like such a funny, comical character. But we just never get to see that. Wow.
Rip Arthur. Oh, hey, Effie turned green too. Cool.
Yeah, they both turned green.
I thought you had to talk to each of them individually.
What are you doing?
Wait, switch. I was trying to go to the convoy. Before you make fun of me for preps, the Festals were dropped items.
I wasn't going to make fun of the preps anyways. This is a... Well, why are you doing that?
I think she defaults to that one if there's no one who can get
Oh,
hit.
probably.
I think we go here.
Just bait the enemies out. Oh, I was saying something. I can't remember what it was.
You were talking
Oh,
about
Garen,
the
yeah.
Garen that Xander talks about in his supports, and how he's, like,
Yeah.
not reflective of the Garen we've seen. I think,
No,
honestly, if they didn't make Garen evil, and they made it, like, more of a morally gray conflict, or even just, like, you know, like, maybe Kumaragi's kind of a dick, too.
I will not lose.
Because I remember some of Xander's supports where he talks about Garen going out, like, out into the city late at night and partying and drinking with all of his loyal subjects, and he was like a party animal. But then one day he changed, and now he's an angry booby monster.
Or what if they, oh, okay,
I wonder if we win.
We don't get the talisman that, Setsuna drops then. Or, wait.
Baruka.
Baruka drops it. Fuck. One
Close
of these
enough.
units, all the Fates units, they're fucking... Baruka and
They
Setsuna
really
close
are,
enough.
especially if you play Rev.
What if they just made Conquest be the evil route? Instead of, like, they halfway try to make you, like, fighting from with... Oh, it's a route map. Never mind.
Is this a route map? Oh
I
my
thought
God,
it was
it's
just a
route
boss
map.
kill. Well, rip Effie then. What if they just made this the evil route? Like, so Fire Emblem has had two chances to have, like, you can just do the evil route, and they've, like, fumbled them both. Like, Edelgard, they could have had, if you side with Edelgard, you're siding the evil route, right? That would have been cool. You know, you literally have a character who's named the Death Knight in your army. But then they're like, no, actually, the reason that Edelgard sided with the people that killed your dad was, she needed to, for getting equality and shit.
Yeah.
And ignore the fact that in other routes, she behaves completely differently than she does in Crimson Flower. And it's
No,
just...
you don't get it. That's Byleth keeping her from being evil. Byleth's the linchpin holding it all together.
By being asleep?
Yes.
Because, like, you can't even argue that it's, the time she spent with Byleth, because Silver Snow exists.
But
Like, you can't argue that it's the time she spent with Byleth, because Silver Snow completely negates that. Because she spends the same time with Byleth. The only difference is that she's asleep.
you don't get it. By siding with her in the Holy Tomb, you gave her the desire and the resolve to not be a bad guy.
God.
So...
Except for she still gets that help from those who sliver in the dark, who are the most poorly explained cartoonish villain characters ever.
I always forget they exist.
I'm so sick of people saying that the story of Three Houses is mature and it's like mature fantasy. No, it's fucking not. It's a joke. That story is a joke.
I always forget those who slither in the dark even exist.
So does the game half the time.
I remember beating Rhea in Crimson Flower or whatever and being like, oh yeah, it's time to move on to those who slither in the dark, and the game ends.
It's so funny because they just take care of the major villain in the epilogue.
I think what really, really hits it home the most is I think it's in Hubert's A support. Hubert says, after we're finished with the church, this will no longer be a war of swords and shields, but one of knives and cloaks. And I was like, oh, that's cool, because we're going to move on to fighting like the assassins and groups, and we're going to fight the Slither in the Dark now after we're done with the church. But no, the game just ends.
And like theoretically, that was half of Edelgard's whole motivation as well, but then she also sided with them, and I just like, it's a mess. Anyway, that's that chapter. Bye. Alright, so with that out of the way, I got something I gotta do for the next map.
Everyone be like, Camilla map so hard. Did they even field Ryoma?
Everyone be like, Camilla map makes me so hard. Am I right? Oh fuck, I got the wrong thing. It's okay. It's okay. I meant to purchase the friendship seal. It's not actually a waste of money because I already have another save that from me doing the preps off camera. So I'm just gonna be loading that one. But I like showing promotions and shit. So this is what we gotta do. Oh, I think the game is too easy, so we're just gonna store Rishinto.
Easy.
No, we're not doing that. But we are switching to Paladin.
Oh, we're going back to Paladin.
Yeah, so the reason for that is that Paladin gives +1 move on pair up. And, I need that +1 move for a boss kill, for one turn. So we'll be right back with that.
Interesting.
Alright, I mentioned we need this for the one turn, right? So I put the boots on Shigure, because, you know, I figured it'd be good to have a 9-move rescuer, right? But you know what's better than that? Wait, fuck, what did I... Did I do it right? I think I did it right. Switch staff, rescue... We can go 1, 2 more up. Switch, staff, rescue, you.
Interesting.
If we just use a rescue staff on someone else instead.
Easy.
Or we could use Takumi Shinai.
Oh yeah. What a wonderful weapon.
Oh fuck, I clicked on the wrong dude. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Hold on.
Why are we attacking this guy?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the first time I've played this map. There definitely wasn't a previous take where I accidentally attacked the wrong guy. And future Danny definitely won't accidentally leave that take in.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. And you, the viewer, if I did leave that take in, should comment, "You're dumb, you left that take in." Because if I left it in, it was definitely an accident. 25% crit chance, be like.
Aren't the Hans and Camilla maps supposed to be the two hardest that people complain about?
I think the Camilla map is... I personally think, like, the Camilla map is the hardest. The Iago map is also pretty darn difficult.
Yeah.
I will say that for a lot of people, not me, because I've had several deaths already, intentional deaths, but for a lot of people, this is actually the first death of their run.
This important unit.
Hans is dead. That's so tragic. Hans, my favorite unit, died. Hans, please, you have to be okay. Elise, use your heal staff to save Hans. Wait, why does she turn human? Wait, I haven't seen this cutscene in a while. Why does she turn human? I thought the human thing was like an illusion so that she could blend in with Corrin. What the fuck is going on?
Please, don't cry.
Well, I know in like the Hidden Truths DLC, she looks human.
I thought the human thing was a disguise, and like the fish form was her true form. Why is Ryoma just like creeping up behind me? Do you see that?
He's coming. He's coming to say. He's coming to say this. See?
Oh, okay. And what are we fighting for? We're fighting to save Elise. That's why Elise joined our army.
Yeah, that's why Elise is here. We're gonna deploy her next map, right?
I think she's gonna be a green unit, and historically, it's really easy to keep green units alive. Oh, hey, yeah, so I theoretically could have gotten Yukimura for last map, but I forgot.
Because we needed him last map.
So unironically, I might need him for this next map. He might actually be helpful for this next map, because this is the Iago map, which is pretty difficult. I'm trying to do a one turn of it, but I don't have a one turn planned out, and just like so, we'll go over.
Just deploying this guy is helpful. Doesn't his personal give everyone like 5 hit?
I forgot about that.
He basically has the leadership star.
I was referring to the fact that because I don't have a unit with pass, I need to kill one of these armor knights in order to get through to get to Iago.
Gap.
This could actually be even more difficult than I thought, because I would also need to kill, like, because I can't 2-range Iago because of the way these guys are laid out. That's annoying. That's obnoxious.
This one turn is looking a lot less likely now.
You know what would have been great? You know what would have been great? If I had a unit who could get pass, potentially.
Yeah, if only we could reclass someone into, like...
a bow knight.
Wait, what on earth gets pass in this game?
Bow knight. Or is it Master Ninja? I thought it was bow knight.
Because bow knights get rally skill shuriken breaker. Master ninjas get lethality shuriken fair.
Oh, is it adventurers that get pass?
Adventurers?
Adventurers, adventurers get pass. Okay, well that's Akko Taco. That's Akko Taco.
Level 15 Shura incoming.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Is like, if only there was a really, really hard map with a wyvern boss that I could train him on.
Yeah.
Oopsies!
Oh, well.
We'll figure that out next time. But for now, let's close off with a unit review. Do you have anything to say about Yukimura?
No, free mechanist, I guess. But I guess that doesn't really, like, he can, I don't know.
Those are actually pretty baller stats. Look at these fucking stats.
I was also looking at his weapon ranks. B Shuriken and B Bows is pretty cool.
Yeah, he can use the Armor Slayer Shuriken. That's why I thought he would be helpful for one-turning the map, because I'd kill generals. But, kind of looks like that might not be happening.
Hey, he has Golem Bane and for, all the faceless.
And a leadership star.
Yeah, I actually think his personal is pretty cool. Like, just deploying him gives everyone 5 hit. I think that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of makes me think of Thracia, honestly. Like, the stars you get, leadership stars in Thracia. It's more impactful, right? Like, 5 is more than the Thracia stars give, right? Because they're like 2 each or something.
Well, the Thracia stars give 3, but they also give a void. So you're getting 3 hit and a void there, but you're getting 5 hit here. So you gotta, like, pick which one you think is better.
Do you know if he benefits from his own personal skill?
I have no idea. I bet we could find out, though.
I don't know either. We could find out. You could go on the wiki, or I could ask the comment section so that somebody answers me and boosts me in the algorithm. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yukimura fans incoming. Please tell me why he's meta, and also if he affects himself.
What on earth does he reclass into?
The bench.